A near perfect MacBook Pro may be on the horizon. Here's what we can look forward to on the next MacBook Pro overhaul. Real quick, before I get into it, if you want to keep up to date with more of the latest Apple news and reviews, hit that subscribe button. Apple most recently updated the MacBook Pro in October of 2024, bringing along the M4, M4 Pro, and M4 Max chips, Thunderbolt 5, and more. But I want to talk about Apple's next big overhaul coming to the MacBook Pro. And it's definitely worth getting excited about. Let's get into it. First, the design. When Apple launched the latest ultra-thin iPad Pro, there was a lot of discussion about Apple's future plans. Apparently, they wanted to make everything incredibly thin. We did get a thinner Apple Watch Series 10, and rumors point to a radically new iPhone 17 Air this fall. Bloomberg called the iPad Pro the beginning of a new class of Apple devices, and this MacBook Pro is going to be one of them. My guess is that we're going to see a new MacBook Pro with high-end specs and the form factor similar to a MacBook Air. I think that will be particularly impressive with the 16-inch model. It's going to be nuts. One of the ways they're going to achieve that thickness will be the move to OLED. OLED, replacing the existing mini LED displays, will not only be a better display, since it has the capability of deeper blacks and higher brightness, it also is more power efficient. This has been reported multiple times, including from well-known display analyst Ross Young. I love technology. I've been working in it basically my whole adult life before literally covering it for a living. And when I worked in an office, I remember so vividly my friends and coworkers walking around, going to meetings, and dropping their mice off the tops of their laptops, like a comically large number of times. Well, the new ESR Mag Mouse solves this age-old problem and has a few other tricks tucked away. Basically, it can magnetically connect to the top of your laptop, so you always have it on hand. It connects via Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz USB dongle, used wirelessly with any Mac, Windows PC, or even iPad. But there's also a hidden USB cable too. No matter where you are, if you need a quick charge, you can power up. 1 minute gives you 4 whole hours of use, and 45 minutes gets you 160 hours. It's comfy, easy to use, and always ready. I'm a big fan of the scroll wheel too, which works horizontally, great for spreadsheets or Final Cut Pro timelines. They're up for order now at the link in the description. I think the battery is going to be the most interesting tech here. Apple wants to make the MacBook Pro dramatically thinner without reducing any features or ports and making it more powerful. You're going to see improved efficiency across the board, from the display tech to the processor to the wireless. Which, speaking of, there's a good chance for Apple to bring its wireless modem to the Mac. One of the most impressive aspects of the iPhone 16e is Apple's C1 chip that is super power efficient. By the time this MacBook Pro launches, Apple could have an updated modem to include that requires less power than the one in Macs do now. Plus, we could actually get 5G on a Mac. This has been a long requested feature for pros and has been rumored for the upcoming laptops. The idea here is that you can avoid tethering to your iPhone while on the go. Tethering depletes your iPhone battery faster and is slower, unless you plug it in, which then requires a cable. There are also many professional and commercial applications. A business just wants or needs a portable Mac with internet access, and this removes the need for cellular hotspots or actual individual people tethering to their personal devices or work phones. Also, just putting it out there, it better have Wi-Fi 7 too. Wi-Fi 7 is so fast, and I am bummed that the 2024 models do not have it. Have you tried a good Wi-Fi 7 network yet? Let me know your network setup down below in the comments. Yeah, we gotta talk about it. I would literally upgrade my MacBook Pro just for Wi-Fi 7. Yeah. Anyway, the last big change to expect is the M6 chip. The M6 should be built using the 2nm process, utilizing wafer-level multi-chip module packaging. This change could allow the chip to be smaller. Again, useful for the smaller form factor. It's very hard to determine the performance boost the M6 will offer, but since they are higher core chips in the MacBook Pros, single core speeds show larger benefits, like on those high-end models, like especially the M6 Max. We did see almost a 30% single core increase on the M4 Max, so hopefully that trend continues. And yes, I did say M6. So what about the M5? Well, that's kind of the rub. See, these aren't going to be the next MacBook Pros. Rather, these are the 2026 models. I know, I feel like I buried the lead there. But yeah, according to Bloomberg, Apple is expected to release new MacBook Pros this fall with the M5 chip. But that's basically all it will be, a small mid-cycle spec bump. I know exactly the comments I'm going to see, so let's head them off. We don't need yearly updates with minor changes. Here's the thing. Here's why I think they are a good thing. No one's making you upgrade. It doesn't hurt anything for a new model to be released. What happens when you need to upgrade and it's been 15 months since the last refresh? You could get a computer that's 3 months old, or you could get one that's a year and a half old. You can't always control when you're in the market. If Apple's putting out a mid-cycle refresh with a newer processor, it's great for consumers. As far as consumers are concerned, there's literally no downside. If my Mac breaks down, it's kind of nice to know that getting a new machine will be no more than a year old. Apple could literally make 3 years in between machines, but then when you're getting one, you never know if there's one coming or if it's 3 years old. And if it's close to that long of a time, there's videos like this one that'll help keep you up to date in what's coming. So if not at the end of 2025, when is this new amazing Mac dropping? Sometime in 2026. My guess will be fall to late fall in 2026, depending on when we get the release of the M5 models. Which, hey, is perfect timing for me to upgrade my M3 Max model. I mean, Wi-Fi 7, I'd get Thunderbolt 5, I'd get 5G options, new display, thinner design. It's a lot, and I'm really, really excited for it. Let me know what you guys think of this new MacBook Pro overhaul down below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.